Hey guys, Logan here, and today I'm going to be doing, once again, another top 5 while playing Geometry Dash. And my top 5 today is going to be the top 5 worst SpongeBob episodes in my opinion. Now, SpongeBob is one of my favorite cartoons, no doubt. But let's all face it, he's been in quite a bit of crap. So, yeah. But just because SpongeBob has had some crap doesn't mean it's SpongeBob. Yeah, and then forget it. Let's just get on with the list. First, at number 5. Now, I was originally planning to not have any pre-movie episodes on here because they don't have really that bad of episodes. But one particular bad one popped into my mind. If you don't already know what I'm talking about I Was Stupid. Now, this episode actually does start off with some promise. It starts with Patrick cleaning up his house because his parents are going to visit, and his parents are treating him like he's some kind of idiot, which of course he is an idiot. So SpongeBob doesn't think that, so he decides to act even dumber than Patrick is, to think Patrick's smart by comparison. Now, that's actually a pretty interesting plot. It's actually pretty funny seeing SpongeBob act like an idiot. I'll admit, it does have some pretty funny moments while SpongeBob acts like an idiot. Especially with that old siren and all of the dumb stuff that SpongeBob does. However, after a while, some of Patrick's talking starts to become insulting, and then SpongeBob tries to remind Patrick that he's only pretending to be dumb. But of course, with Patrick's stupidness, he completely forgot about the plan, and he actually thinks SpongeBob is stupid. It can only take a stupid person to think someone's stupid just because they act stupid, even if they're smart. Yeah, I don't know why. I really don't think that makes any sense. But this is one of the earliest episodes where we see Patrick as a complete jerk. So, yeah. The main problem with the episode is pretty much Patrick, so, yeah. Let's just move on to number 4. And at number 4, and oh my gosh, we're already at another Patrick-related episode. I'm talking about Pet Sitter Pat. Oh, I hate this episode. Now, basically, SpongeBob is going to his grandma's for her birthday and leaves Patrick to look over Gary. And however, after Patrick reading the to-do list upside down, he just does his own thing. First, and there's just a ton of stuff that is just so wrong in this episode. First, Patrick is too dumb to realize that Gary, he needs food. And because of Patrick's oh, yeah, actually, I just remember something. I think Patrick did realize that Gary wanted the food. So when Patrick tears it up for Gary, he eats the entire stinking bag of snail food. I mean, seriously. What the heck? And then later, Patrick gives Gary a bath in the sink. Not in the bathtub, but in the sink. And to get the water down, Patrick uses even more food. And once again, Gary's still hungry. And then Gary attacks. He gets on the fridge, knocks something over, and then goes rampant on Patrick. Yeah, and that was over pretty quickly. I really wanted to see Patrick's face get ripped off. Well, at least we do get to see that in season 9. I'll get to that. I might get to that. Anyway. Basically, then Patrick sets SpongeBob's house on fire. Then instead of bathing Gary in a bathtub, he just sprays Gary with water, then uses soap, and that turned Gary into a freaking statue. But anyway, there's no really that much of a reason why this is a bit high on the list other than competition. Because this is a really bad episode, and I just don't want to go on it anymore. So let's get to number 3. And what do you know? Number 3 is another Patrick-based episode. Now, fortunately, this is the last time I'm going to have a Patrick-based episode. And thank goodness, I am sick of talking about this pink, yellow. I'm tired of talking about this pink little. Let's just move on to number 3 anyway. Number 3 is Stuck in the Ringer. Basically, here's how it goes. SpongeBob gets himself stuck in the ringer. Then when SpongeBob wants Patrick to get him out of the ringer, he somehow interprets it as sticking forever glue on the ringer. How? How did he misinterpret it that bad? I mean, I know Patrick's a complete idiot, but still, stuff like this is making me think that Patrick's not an idiot, but a sociopath. Anyway, basically, after not being able to work at the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob and Patrick go to the carnival. And after SpongeBob gets injured on the teacups, Patrick gets all the stuff from winning a dart competition and a bunch of stuff. And then, finally, SpongeBob snaps at Patrick for getting him stuck in the ringer, which I completely understand. And then, of course, Patrick gets upset, so he runs away. And then the townspeople turn on SpongeBob, claiming that he has a bad heart. Now, the only thing that I kind of like about this episode is that Patrick's actually able to get himself to help SpongeBob after what he did. But still, that's still not very forgiving, so yeah, once again, another bad Patrick episode. And for number 2, a pal for Gary. Oh man, I hate this episode so much. Basically, it starts with SpongeBob leaving Gary alone for the day, as he usually does. And multiple occurrences at the Krusty Krab make SpongeBob feel really guilty about leaving his pet snail, Gary, alone at home all day. The first incident is with a guy bringing in his pet. And the second incident is SpongeBob calling his own house. So, guessing that Gary would actually pick up the phone. Look, this isn't the bad part of the episode. I think I should just skip to that. Basically, SpongeBob gets a pet for Gary that is very violent against other pets. And of course, SpongeBob, I forgot to mention, SpongeBob straight up took the pet without paying and was completely oblivious to what the shopkeeper was saying. So yeah. Then that pet starts to viciously assault Gary, and then SpongeBob thinks that that was Gary, even when the pet was trying to eat him. And that's basically all I can say, because I really just I can only get past half the episode, and I'm running out of time because I really want to get a good rant on the last one. So let's just get to dishonorable mentions. Good Neighbors. Now, I didn't want to put this on the list because, well, it's next to a pretty good post-movie SpongeBob episode, so... And plus, it's not nearly as bad as some of the others on this list. And my other is Little Yellow Book. Squidward, I hate you in this episode. And with those said, let's get to number one. The number one worst SpongeBob episode, in my opinion, is One Course Meal. Come on, who didn't see this coming? This is the absolute darkest of SpongeBob. Why would SpongeBob have suicide jokes? I mean, that's the kind of lowbrow humor expected from Family Guy. But SpongeBob? What is wrong with you new writers? Anyway, basically, after Krabs realizes that Plankton is scared of Pearl, he dresses up as Pearl and scaring the living crap out of Plankton so badly that he actually attempts to kill himself by trying to get himself run over by a bus. Now, technically, this plot doesn't even make sense, because Pearl is a sperm whale, and sperm whale don't eat plankton, they eat squid. Then again, so really, Squidward should be afraid of Pearl. Then again, Squidward isn't that small. But anyway, seriously, this is the absolute worst of Mr. Krabs. I mean, sure, he's always been a crustaceous cheapskate, but this is just cruel. And I really don't have, I'm running out of time, but I might be able to do a separate review of this. So, yeah. I know I wasn't able to go into too much detail on these because, to be honest, quite a few of these I haven't seen in quite a while, but they are really bad, and I cannot recommend watching them. Well, bye.